Crosby has 47 goals. It's a good thing we didn't let them score in that game. So he must have scored a hat trick. So since we played the Penguins, let's see, have the Penguins played just one time since that game? I think they played one time. They played one time. He had 40, correct me if I'm wrong, Sidney Crosby had 44 goals going into the game against us there on April 7th. On April 9th, they played Philadelphia, and they won 3-1. So you're telling me he got all 3 goals for the Pittsburgh Penguins in that game? Yeah. So he got a natural hat trick to lead the Penguins over their arch nemesis, the Philadelphia Flyers. As for head-to-head matchups, does this mean anything at all to us? Yes, it does, because we can really play spoiler to a Southeast Division opponent, the Carolina Hurricanes. They need 2 points in this meeting. They really need the 2 points. It's not even debatable for them. We don't need the 2 points, but I'll be happy to take them. Carolina took 2 points off of us in regulation in a crazy game in Raleigh just a handful of games back in this game. So we would like to obviously get revenge for that loss. They have definitely been a tough opponent this season. In 5 previous meetings, I think the Hurricanes have... Oh my goodness, that's really brutal. Jeff Skinner, he's going to hobble off, isn't he? Erat just on the forecheck, making a clean hit. Getting physical on the forecheck and down the tunnel, it's not good. That's the last thing the Hurricanes need. Jeff Skinner getting injured. You want to speak of injuries? We lost Eric Fair for 2 to 3 months, which is not the worst injury we could have, especially for an injury of that duration. So that means Jason Chimera, you've gotten promoted. He will be eating a lot more minutes. Let's just do it again. They're thinking twice about going in on the forecheck against Ovechkin, who wants to chase down the Richard Trophy, but man, I don't know if it's happening. He needs to have a hell of an end to his season. So Ovechkin needs at least a minimum of 2 goals in this game in order to get said Richard Trophy, and he's having a tough time at it right now to begin this game. So I don't know that the Richard Trophy so much matters to me anymore, because I think Crosby's got that locked up with that 3-goal performance. We were able to shut out the Penguins. That was our most recent game. I want to get a shot. Oh, man, they're defending that well. If there's one thing I can say about playing the Hurricanes this season, they've defended us really, really well. They're just very much an annoying team to play against. They really are. And that's just something we've had to deal with this season. Let's not go out here and get injured. We looked very sloppy to start. Not as in control as we did against Pittsburgh. I felt like we played a very clean game against the Penguins. And I would like to keep that up. But as I expected, Carolina is a pest. For whatever reason, man, considering this lineup that Carolina has, they're just a pest of a team to play against. They really are. That's a save by Holtby. We'll take a whistle here. Watch that player right there, number 15, Tuomo Ruutu. You got to watch him. He tends to get all over it in these games against us. We've elected to start this game with a lot of dump and chase, and we're not getting to our offense. Probably going to be very hot to get the puck to Alex Ovechkin for better or for worse. And it makes sense when you consider the President's Trophy race and the fact that it's Crosby and Ovechkin hunting down did I say President's Trophy or Maurice Richard Trophy race? We're also in the President's Trophy race, but I mean, we get 2 points here. I think we all but have that locked up. There's just no space to work against the Hurricanes. Just take a shot just to get one. Cam Ward has also been very difficult to beat in this game. He's been tough to score on this season. For the whole season, he's been very consistently good for the Hurricanes. Up to Ovechkin, that's going to deflect off a Hurricanes player, and Cam Ward will fling it All the way down the ice. Perfectly for Eric Stahl, in fact. And Rutu off the side of the net. Really, again, we're just playing these dangerous games with the Hurricanes. And we will not last if we keep doing this. Let's just get the puck out. We'll send it down the ice. Okay, that couldn't have worked out better for Nicholas Backstrom. And no one tell him that it's not shorthanded. Oh, go get it, Erat. Man that injured Jeff Skinner earlier in this game. It was not intentional. We'll take out more of your players if we have to. We are getting to the physical game. Welcome back to the lineup, Joel Ward. I hope you regained your endurance sitting on the bench and eating a lot, or not sitting on the bench, but in the press box. Getting lots of minutes in the press box. But he's back out here on the ice with us. We don't have a choice. We don't really have any other options at forward besides Joel Ward, and he does bring that experience and that leadership on the bottom line. Won't be seeing a whole ton of him. Eric Fair is a better option from an overall rating perspective than Ward is, but we are without Eric Fair, probably for the duration of the playoffs. And we're just trying to keep away from the Hurricanes right now. We're just trying to get the puck out of the zone when we can. Been very few whistles in this game. Not getting to our speed. Now we are. Perreault, short side on Cam Ward, and he's going to save it. Just keep it up. Just keep up the pressure. I do want to get to a cycle game at some point, but one thing that I'll tell you with our past experience playing the Hurricanes is they don't allow you to do that very easily. We also need to allow ourselves to do that by getting in proper positioning, supporting our play in the offensive zone. And the Hurricanes break out against us way too easily. Perfect pass for Chimera, who, of course, in the... Oh my God, Ribeiro. A pass that goes through the crease into the net. Hey, I'll take it. That's a weak one for Cam Ward, and the Hurricanes are behind the 8 ball early in this one. It was Wolski's little screen in front. He went and placed himself right in front of Cam Ward, and I don't think Cam Ward knew what to do. He dropped really late into the butterfly. I mean, was he maybe he's expecting a shot there? I don't know. It's a pass because I pressed the pass button and it is passed into the net. And I don't care how they go over the goal line. It went in legally. It counts. It's a lead. And, you know, that's not something that the Hurricanes want or need right now. Carolina needs to get... They need to get victories in 2 points. That's a big chance for Ovechkin. And a comeback save as well for Cam Ward. Oh, that deflects, and he has the glove on that one. Not an easy adjustment to make for a goaltender. The pass was supposed to go to Ovechkin. Ovechkin's spin-around shot was labeled for the top corner, and the blocker is in the way. And they needed that as a response after the goal they just gave up. Had they given up 2 in a row, they're really behind the 8 ball. And I'm just interested to see how the playoffs are going to shake out coming out of a game like this. Broken stick. So Carlson is not an option. Just got to get it back into the zone. That's tough. Alsner has his guy pinned. Carlson's back in the play. And he is onside. And then we'll just dart to the outside there. Alsner, but it's knocked down by Sampson. Uh-oh. Back in on the poke check. Mind our gaps. Play a good game defensively. See, I went right in at the same time as Boychuk, and it was not a penalty. That's an icing. I'm not going to fight that. I wish the broken stick was a few inches further over to the left. Maybe it would have prevented an icing. Who knows? That was not supposed to be an icing. But I do want to see how the playoffs shake out coming out of this game, because it's an interesting race between all the teams in the East and the West. And I want to know, who do the Rangers play in their last 2 games, as well as the Flyers? Oh, and who did the Hurricanes finish their season up against? I wish I could look at every team's like schedule in the calendar form. Now you can go and see the scoring summary throughout the season from every game, but it's just very tedious. It's a very tedious way to do it. Oh my God, Carlson, nice. And on the wing, there it is. Bounce that to the outside, through the crease. Perreault banks it off the side of the net. Instead, it's golfed back in. Perreault just taking a shot to Brouwer. And was it another broken stick? We've seen like 3 of them in this game. I know the lumber is really of poor quality here in Washington. We need to ask for refunds. Hope you saved the ticket. I missed the pass for Ovechkin. And it will get her further away from Ovechkin, and that'll be the first period of play here in Washington. Don't you shoot that. Well, we've had less productive periods than that first. Obviously not the cleanest of hockey from ourselves. But I would say we're pretty much in control of this game. We got the Hurricanes right where we want them right now. And they're having to make an adjustment and an adaptation. Backstrom's having to adapt to Ovechkin's deking decisions. All right, go get on top of the rebounds. It's a good game to kind of mix it up a little bit, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. This is a Hurricanes team. They're still 1 goal behind in the game. So they score 1, they tie it, they're right back in this thing. And all it takes is a little bit of change of control from a player like Eric Stahl. Give and go with Alsner didn't quite work out. Hurricanes on that well. They've defended it well whenever Corvo's out there. As long as we clean that up. Oh, man. No way Perreault was going to go between the both of them. And they're not looking to dump the puck in right now. Hurricanes are not expecting to dump the puck in. There it is. That was supposed to be Brooks-like. And it almost nearly was Brooks-like into the net. It's a little hard to find offense out here. I can tell you all about it, playing Carolina. For whatever reason, they're just a very fidgety team to play offense against. They defend pretty well. Just going to fade away from the point. And it's just Cam Ward as well. He's just going to make the save on a lot of these shots. Tough goaltender to beat. Then again, he just let that Ribeiro pass through the crease go in. I couldn't believe that had gone in. It also has been a long time since, well, it's been a little while since we've seen Mike Ribeiro score. He had a power play goal a handful of games back, I think, where he was planted out in front of the net. So it's not been that long, but he has not scored as much as I thought he would. We came into this season, and we opened up this season mode. I thought Ribeiro was going to be just impossible to keep off the score sheet this season for everyone. That was very close to being a goal for Eric Stahl. He consistently scores against us almost every time we play the Hurricanes. I'm telling you, I want that windmill goal. I want another highlight like that this season. Ooh! Dmitry Orlov surprising his own goaltender. Who do you work for, man? You're not supposed to play for Carolina for another 11 years. 10 years. I'm headmanning that to Chimera. All right, now can we do a little... I'm trying to figure out what that one-handed deke is, or what it does, or how I can best use it. Trying to protect this on the wall, but they pin you just so easily. Wolski was trying to pass it in front, but it just didn't happen. Trying to mix it up offensively. And I've let this be known before. I don't like to just come in and shoot the puck off the rush. That's just not how I like to do things. We're going to dump this in. Very awkward play at center ice. We're on a partial change here, both forward and defense. We got Carlson paired with Orlov. I hope you're ready for this, Nick, or Marty Erat. Okay. Yeah, he was ready for that indeed. Nice hit. Oh, missing body checks. Coming back. Blocked, though. Good block. Now get out of here with that. Get out of here, Samson. You're not knocking this man off the puck. Okay. We really tried to lead Erat with that pass. Ovi's on the ice now, but that'll become an icing for the Hurricanes. Yes, we milked it, but I'll happily take that icing. First line, stay out there. Even though we're on, some of those guys got a little bit drained of energy being out there. But Ovechkin had just touched the ice, and we're trying to see what we can do for him. We need a power play. I mean, Carolina, can you be friendly and give us a power play? Maybe be a little bit undisciplined for once. We're gonna have to work hard to get a power play out of Carolina. We just need a shift in the offensive zone that just grinds it. Just a grind it away type of shift. See, no one was high enough in the zone there to help support the defenseman on that pass. If Ovechkin was higher in the zone there, he would have been able to support that pass and we would still be in the attacking zone right now. But instead it comes out. So now back to Erat. So there you go. You come up high now, Schultz. You guys have got to get moving more than this. See, and they're so slow to get their bodies moving and turning the right way. And look at what we've led to. A Tuomo Route 2 shot and a miss. Break if you ask me. That guy knows how to score goals on us as well. They play the puck all the way back to center. And I mean, I'm having a hard time believing that we will see a multi-goal Alex Ovechkin game. We need him to have like a hat trick in this one, honestly. I just have a hard time believing that it gets done. Not where you want to put the puck typically, but we got it back. Carlson. There it is. Brooks Like had Jamie McBain out for lunch on that one. Perreault, 5-hole attempt doesn't go, but look at us just battling for the puck. This is what we need to do more often. You thought you were going to have a breakaway, didn't you? No. Kick it, kick it. Teammates helping you out. All right, we're going to catch their defense napping here. Easy goal. Way to go, Marty Erat on the breakaway. Caught their D napping. Erat sprinted straight for the blue line. He was gone. And, I mean, they did a decent job back-checking with McBain, but it's just not enough. I mean, by the time when your feet are caught flat like that, you're going to have to get back from behind the play. It's going to be tough. All you have to do is give Erat just a little bit of space to do a little move, just a subtle move. And can the Hurricanes come back from 2-0 to tie it now? That becomes a tricky question for them. They're in a very tough spot where, again, we've controlled this game. They've certainly had their looks on the net, but we've blocked a lot of them, and they go offside here. You're not going to help yourself. I think Carolina, their season is as much as done right now if they don't quickly turn it around. Really, they need a goal before they're going to need a goal before the end of the period, I think. I think Carolina really needs to look at trying to get a goal before the end of the period. I'm trying to stop them from doing that, but that's what they're staring down the barrel at. That's what's staring them right in the face. Here, you have it. We just don't have any speed with Troy Brouwer. Doesn't mean he can't take a shot like that, though. Got a lot of defensemen stepping up. I'm not stepping... Oh, Simmons missed. No, saved, I think, by Holtby. But either way, missed opportunity. And again, look at who has a breakaway now. Joel Ward. But it was a pretty bad miss. Simmons, oh man, he poked that to himself. What a play by Simmons. And that slap shot is saved by Holtby. We've gone back and forth we go. Truly back and forth we go. We catch the Hurricanes on a change. Chimera loses it. Ribeiro... Stick lift again. Simmons still has it. What's going on out here? Oh, the play has really picked up in this game. I have something in my eye, so that really took my focus off the game for a second there. We rim it around the other side of the net. Chimera up to Ribeiro. There we go. Pull him to the outside. Shot. A little surprising shot from range. In front of Chimera. He puts that one on. Ovechkin pushed that guy from like the slot to the corner. That was an impressive shot. Or hit on. All right, well, we're still without an Ovechkin goal, so that's got to get done at some point. And leave it to like him having a 5 or 6 goal game in the last one. No, I don't think Ovechkin's catching Sidney Crosby for the Richard Trophy. He did have a goal in the game in Pittsburgh, so that was really nice for him. You think I can dangle this guy like 3 times? I was hoping to create a goal like that this season where we score after dangling a defenseman like 2 or 3 times. We did that with Troy Brouwer. I forgot who the opponent was. Can you get off of me? I'm going to start a fight right here in a second with Tuomo Ruutu. That pisses me off. You're offside, Pitkinen. There's something about this Canes team, man, handling the puck from behind the blue line like that. And yet they're still going at it offensively. Still got it down here in the corner. I'm not really going chasing. I'm just relaxed right now on D. Into the catching mitt, and there's 3 Hurricanes around Holtby, so we'll just take that face off. Which, I mean, he's only seen 14 shots. He hasn't been that busy. I don't mind him being a little bit busy on shots from the point. We just got to prevent the deflections. And that's why, man. Broken stick. Catch him getting that new twig, the new lumber. If you didn't pass it straight up the middle, like an idiot, you could have had the puck up to Wolski, and we could be well out of the zone. See, this is what you don't want to play against Hurricanes, us, in playoffs. Because you'd be facing us in the playoffs in the first round, you make it. So if you make the playoffs, which it doesn't look like you are right now, this is your opponent right here. Depending on how things go between the Rangers and the Flyers. Right now, if we started the postseason today, it would be the New York Rangers in the first round. And that's actually a really, really... There you go. You see the standings there. That's a very tough opponent. So... The Flyers is going to be a tough... I think the Flyers would be a tougher opponent. We've played some bad games against Philly this year. Some bad games. So I honestly don't want to play Philly. If we don't have to. But if we do, we do. And it's just something we're going to have to deal with. But based on our season's history against the Flyers, how is that not a goal? Cam Ward was just praying, please let the puck hit me. And it did. Look at what your forecheck is doing, guys. Be proud of yourselves. Be proud of your season. Might win the President's Trophy here. Oh my God, Holtby. And that's why I pay him the big bucks. That's why we're paying Brayden Holtby the big bucks. Erat scores again. On basically a breakaway. Backhand to forehand move, and that's it. Put the nail in the coffin for the Hurricanes. Their season's done. Boom. It's over. They came into DC and played like this after they've played really competitive games against us, especially in Raleigh. They've won 2 of the games. I think they've won 2 games in Raleigh. I don't know what the season split is on the season series, but the games we played against Carolina and Raleigh were tough games. But we've owned the Hurricanes in this building at least twice. This is just the second. This is the second time we've done that for sure. I don't know if they've won a game here. And now we've got overspeed with who else? Mr. Ovechkin. Marty Erat wants the hat trick, man. God. The Hurricanes can't get a break. Now we're going to face wash Toulouse. And we're going to have 19 versus 19. Backstrom, why are you fighting? Well, I swear if this gives Carolina some juice, I'm going to be pissed. But it likely won't. We just win that fight with ease. So we know who the superior number 19 is. That solves that issue. We didn't need that fight. I just... Things were getting heated in front of the net. I just pressed triangle, and there you go. We had a fight. So we won't see Nick Backstrom or Jiri Toulouse for 5 minutes. That was a painful shot block, is it not? For Ruutu. Painful hit for Semin. Oh, he really forced the issue on that pass. And Gleason overskating the puck. I mean, Carolina's just a sloppy, hot mess right now in this game. Oh, Wolski, man. Woo! We've taken this team's lunch money today, man. If Wolski did something with that. It's time to start having fun with this game. Just having fun with the Hurricanes. I mean, their season fell apart somewhere in here. They were up in the top of the standings for the first, third of the season. They were at the top of the East. And consistently so. But, like I said, it's fallen off for these guys somewhere in there. Well, they're not mine or anyone else's problem for the rest of the year, except for whoever the Hurricanes play in their season finale. Certainly won't be anybody's problem in the postseason. We're just playing this game out right now. Pretty boring if you paid your ticket to watch this game. Oh, those two collided really hard. Oh, we just can't make a pass out of our own zone now. Don't ruin this for Braden Holtby, man. Oh, my God. What a save for Holtby. The Holtmeister. Oh, Jay Harrison, you had to ruin it. Trying to set Ovechkin up for a breakaway. Might still be able to do it. Oh, Ovechkin can't tuck that? Oh, well. Not today. Oh, man, not today indeed. That's not... Is that a penalty? No, it's not. I mean, we're getting away with bloody murder out here on the ice. Oh, come on, Ovechkin. You're faster than Jay Harrison. Icing. Icing. Yes. Get that out of here. Oh, man. Someone going down the tunnel? No, just the Hurricanes are frustrated. They're having a tough night. Gonna be a tough flight back to Raleigh. Their season's done. I mean, this is their season. Right here. I'm gonna pick my spot. Oh. I think Dmitry Orlov scored his first goal against the Hurricanes this season, did he not? Can't remember. Oh, LaRose, you take the slap shot from out there. You got all that time and space. Jordan Stahl off the post. Don't ruin this for Braden Holtby, man. All that I ask of you. Joel Ward, man, do you think he has the handles? Oh, he took a penalty. That's why you were sitting in the press box. He had a sick deke, though, before that. It's just, don't worry, it's just Nick Backstrom's time out here. Oh, my God. The net's open for the Hurricanes. We haven't seen the opponent do that yet. Joel Ward finally, 4-minute double minor. He finally touches up for the penalty that he took, and it turns out it's a double minor. Well, Nick Backstrom, I hope you're ready to go. Out of the box and ready to score shorthanded goals again. Well, he's out there. He's taking his face off. I'm ready to get back to the main menu screen and dissect what's happened in the playoff race, because it's basically sealed up. So Philly and the Rangers are going to make the playoffs. Oh. Oh, Nick Backstrom. He does it. He nearly does it again. He just, every game, he's got to put it on display. Carlson a shove. Did Carlson, the AI, really just take that penalty right there? Man, if Carolina scores 3 straight here, I'm going to be pissed off. They might have a chance in this game. He whacked the stick out of Eric Stahl's hands. And I guess because the stick broke, the game didn't like it. All right, Nick Backstrom, you got to be a little smarter about the things that you do here. Be smart. It's not smart to put it. Oh, painful block. Give it to him. Get it to him. He blocked that shot. He deserves it. He's going to have no energy left. Oh, my God. He's doing everything right. We have 2 guys back because we have 3 men on the ice total. And even with that being said, saved by Holtby, okay. You have no net front presence, Carolina. This is their season on the line here. They need a goal. They're gonna get one. Eric Stahl comes through in the 5-on-3. So we've got a little game here. All right, so we've taken some timeouts. And, oh, is it still a 5-on-3? Wait, hold on, I'm so confused. Okay, so I know what happened. The double minor came off the board. And so it's a 5-on-3 still. That's right. Toulouse, Holtby, should we have covered? Is the net empty? From a range. The net's not empty, but that would have gone in if it was empty. I thought the Hurricanes were going to... Oh, we missed the stick check. Oh, no. Schultz. Saved by Holtby. Hold on. We really need to... Yes. Brooks like, okay, don't get carried away there. Hurricanes have pulled it. Hurricanes have pulled it. This is their season on the line. Oh, Nick Backstrom dangling people to get an empty netter. Oh, when he does that! What the hell? Oh, Nick Backstrom, man. Oh my god. Poke back to center. Dumped in. Schultz. From the distance of the rink. Rimmed all the way around Carlson. Through the crease. 12 seconds left. We won't see an Ovechkin goal. He's on the ice though. Eric Stahl. Off the post. And there's the game. And the Hurricanes are officially eliminated from playoff contention with that. Well, there you go. The Philadelphia Flyers are the last team in the East right now. What's the scoring? Oh, the Flyers play the Rangers in the season-ending game. Game 82 of 82 is Flyers-Rangers. And would you look at the standings? That's a huge game. That's a big, big game. All right, what about Minnesota? Is it Minnesota and Phoenix? No, it's Minnesota and Winnipeg. Phoenix will play the Sharks. And how's it look in the West? Oh, man, it's so close in the West. Phoenix can merely hope to tie on points. And then from there, the tiebreaker is like wins, I think. And how close are those two teams on wins? Let's see. Minnesota has 48 wins. Oh, they both have 48 wins. So Phoenix really, they need to win that last game to overtake the Minnesota Wild. In the West, it's still up for grabs. Anaheim, Edmonton, and St. Louis is out of it. But Edmonton's still in the conversation. Anaheim's still in it. Colorado. So does Colorado, who do they finish against? Detroit. Okay, that makes some sense. And Anaheim? Well, they are playing the LA Kings. So they need to win that game. And then, did we say Edmonton was in it? Yeah, Edmonton's still somewhat in it. They need to win, though. They absolutely have to win, but I don't think Edmonton makes it.